Okay, Crystal. So,
Hi,
do you want to talk to us a little bit about the nonfiction story you submitted to us to the magazine?
like a brief statement.
Yes.
Alright, so my story was titled 349, and it was about a girl that was really in love. So she made a house for the person that she was in love with, and it just talks about basically the relationship stuff, her relationship, the ups and downs, and like what she went through and the breakup, and that's basically it.
And what do you want the audience to get out of it?
Um, so I guess sharing my life experiences in my story, talking about everything that happened in the relationship, and that the outcome was positive. Cause I mean, like the girl in the story is still not over the relationship, but I mean, her life kept going. Cause some people are like breakups, like end the world and stuff like that, but they really don't. So I guess just life experience.
So, in our creative writing class, we had to get a workshop like many other stories. So, how do you think that process went out? Like, how did you expect? Did you expect something? Did you expect people to like it or not like it, or like, what do you think? What do you think of the way that it was workshopped?
Um, I had my story workshop 3 times. Once by the class, and then once by Cohen, and then another time by Dom, because he had to edit my story. And each time getting it workshop, it makes me a better writer because I know what the reader wants or what they don't want in the story. And when I read it out loud to the class, most of them liked it. I mean, I think everyone in the class liked it. And I think that when they give me feedback, it helps me out to know if I put too much in one section or if I didn't put enough in another section, then I could add or take out stuff. And it really doesn't bother me re-editing my stories.
So, with that said, did the writing that story, did it change your perspective in any way? Did it change your perspective on the subject we were writing about, writing itself, or anything?
Um, Not really. I mean, I guess all my writing styles are different. I mean, I could basically write about anything because I just love writing. And having to do a nonfiction story, I never did a nonfiction story. I always did like nonfiction projects, like in science and stuff. But I mean, writing about true life and putting creative details in it was really cool, and I don't think I'd change anything.
So, is there any particular technique that you use, or was it just like just like the way, is it just like your style of writing?
Um, Well, the nonfiction stories that we looked at as a class, I used those as an example. I didn't want to put too much creative detail for it to seem not real because it was real. And then I had to kind of change how I wrote because sometimes I put too much detail and it seemed kind of fake. So the less detail, I guess I changed in a lot of my writing styles, but that was it.
Okay, and now that your story is edited and everything, it's ready to be on the magazine. So what's next for you? Like, do you plan on like basing your other writings on that, or what's next?
Like in the future of my life.
Oh yeah, that works. Yeah.
Well, I guess this nonfiction story being submitted into the magazine helped me like figure out what I want to write about in the future. So like I want to become a novelist. So I wouldn't want to write nonfiction because it's kind of boring because I have to stay like with the legit story and I like going off into another world or something. So I guess I wouldn't take like the approach of writing nonfiction as a career, but I guess fiction would be pretty cool.
Okay. Thank you.